And welcome back to another episode of Cow Corner. Cos, it's been another win for the Redbacks as well. We were down there last week. It was great to see. And Frankie Worrell getting the job done for the Backs.
Yeah, welcome back, Frankie. How good is it? SA Cricket's in fantastic state at the moment. 2 from 2, third position on the ladder, off to Sydney, full of confidence. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see. We've got another big show ahead, obviously. The Women's World Cup starting tonight. The men are over in South Africa, and that's about to take off on Sunday as well. So, and obviously we've got a very special interview as well in the grade roundup this week as well, mate. So, as always, brought to you by Jim's Fencing Gawler. Call Damien Herzik down there. He's a ripper. Is that fence done yet?
I've got holes in him. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. No, he's been fantastic.
He's great. A great supporter of local footy and local sport, I should say, as well. But with that, let's get straight into international news. We got international news brought to you by Millard Conveyancing, and Cos, we've been eagerly waiting to get into the international stuff, and it's finally here. We got the women's playing tonight at Game 1 of the World Cup, which is right here in Australia. I think starting at Spotless Stadium tonight, and into the men over that tour of South Africa on Sunday night.
Yeah, really excited for the women. India first game. Whoever wins that's going to top the pool and then hopefully get the easier group going forward. So it's a big game for Australia tonight. They get through that. I don't think there are too many hurdles for them for the rest of the tournament. So the men back in South Africa, this is going to be a fantastic series. First time back, it'll be interesting how we go and what the reception is. So yeah, it'll be good fun.
Well, I was watching, there was a video that got put up today. It was a school kid, and they said, you're a school kid, you get to bowl the best in the world. What do you bowl first up? But he bowled Smithy a pretty good bumper as well there.
Yeah, he looked quick. A 16-year-old. It rushed Steve Smith for first ball, no doubt. A little kid running in, you're probably not expecting 130, 140, but the kid just sent one down pretty quick. So he's one to look out for the future if we can get his name.
Absolutely, it's good to see. It's going to be great to watch. And the South African crowd, obviously, we're back there for the first time in, 2 years, just about. What sort of reception do you reckon we're going to cop?
Look, they're not as bad as England. England, the Ashes, that got borderline disrespectful. But I think South Africa, it's not going to be nice, is it? I don't think it will go as far as the Ashes, but look, I think it's going to take 2 or 3 games for it to settle down over there. It'll be interesting how the players react to each other more than anything, because obviously once the crowd gets going, so blood pumps. They had a bit of trouble with England over the summer, so it'll be interesting if that continues with Australia getting on board.
Well, I was about to say there's a few quite serious verbals with England as well, so it'll be interesting to see if they get onto that. And no, obviously the women tonight as well, so hopefully they can get the win against India. They've got, we're the best team in the world in terms of women's cricket. So hopefully they can get off to a great start. And Elise Perry, I reckon she might be the favourite to win the player of the tournament, I reckon, Cos.
Yeah, no, she's in fantastic form. I think Alyssa Healy as well. She hasn't made runs this summer. We're saying 4 games in, but I'll be looking at her top of the run somewhere at the back end of the tournament.
Yeah, she's fantastic as well and due to hit some runs. But mate, with that, let's get into the state news. The state news, Cos, and we touched on it straight off the top. The Redbacks, they're back. The boys have played a fantastic game against WA. Obviously, we went down there for day 1 last week. A brilliant Shield game and a brilliant 4-day performance with bat and ball.
Yeah, definitely. They got themselves out of some trouble. Day 1 they were 4 for 100. Cooper and Nielsen got them through a tough period, put a good score on the board early. WA went into the game. They looked like they just wanted to blunt the attack a bit and take us deep into the attack. But the bowlers were fantastic. Wes Agar picking up a few in the first innings and Frankie cleaning up the tail in the second. It should be a blueprint of how they've been playing. Frankie back, he gives you variety, he gives you pace and swing. Chatty with the Dukes and Nick Winter with the Duke as well. So their bowling attack's really good with the Duke ball. So you'd be looking for us to bounce on, and 3 games left, you never know where we'll end up.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting. One I want to talk about, one of your boys, Chatty Sayers. Is he trying to class himself as an all-rounder now?
40 odd. He actually bats all right. He's got 3 or 4 great hundreds. Shield cricket, he doesn't make as enough runs as he should, but he's definitely talented with the bat. If he gets in behind him, you're in for a show. But yeah, no, he's fantastic. He got 50 odd, and then just pushed that past 300. which was a big tick for SA. And it's just mentally winning toss bowling, you want to bowl team out for under to 280, 290, but they pushed on, made 380, and then really took the game away from WA from there on.
Yeah, and then obviously with that as well, Wes Agar, one of the highlights of his game will be getting Shaun Marsh first pill, which is always good to see the back of him early.
Yeah, definitely. Shaun Marsh has been a fantastic player. He won the Domestic Player of the Year this year. Wes won the Young Cricketer of the Year, so it was a good little duel. Didn't last too long for us, so which was fantastic. Wes Agar's going strength to strength at the moment. You see his big bash, and you look at his Shield stuff now. He's a real bonus for SA. They picked him up last year again, and yeah, he's come leaps and bounds.
No, it's fantastic. It's going to be a great battle over in New South Wales, which starts on Monday, which and a 4-day before coming back to playing Victoria as well, which is brilliant. Talking about quicks in South Australian bowling, I don't know if you've seen Talia McGrath, a video of her going around at the moment, Cos, but she. We'll get it up on the screen for you as well to have a look. She has absolutely cut one off the deck, swung a mile to clean up one of the batsmen in their game in the WNCL as well. So good to see the girls going really well, and an absolute beauty from Talia McGrath as well. So another fantastic round of state cricket and a lot more to come with a couple Shield games to go. But with that, Cos, we've got a very special guest, and we'll get straight into the grade cricket roundup.
Rightio, Cotton fans, we'll jump straight into the grade cricket news now. So Nighty's dropped out to go to the pub and have a pint. So me and Mikey Cramner here will take you through grade cricket this week. So Mikey, welcome to the show. You're in some fantastic form. I just looked at the stats there, 500 at 60 this year. And you and Jake are really taking East Orange to the next level, and finals bound, I'd say.
Thanks, Grove. Thanks for having me, mate. Yeah, look, it's been a nice year for us personally. Lemo obviously would rather be playing for the Redbacks up higher, but when he's come back to us, mate, he's been absolutely fantastic. Leads the group really well. We're quite a young group, so for him to make a double 100 and then 180 in a one-day game, and for me to be able to chip in throughout the year has been really nice.
And you're lucky enough to see Jake play every week. 150 last week against England Lions. He's got to be ready for a call-up. No doubt. He's smashing grade cricket. I think he was averaging 300 after the last 4 games.
He was.
So look, he's ready to go. Hopefully, I'd say, and just to have him around the group. What's it been like for East Orange?
Yeah, that's right. I think he should be probably playing in the Shield side. Won the Danzy medal last year. So a few games and he's missed out. But it'll be nice to see him back in there. But to have him around our young group, we've got quite a young side. Has been really, really good. Brings that experience, at the first class level, and for blokes like Henry Dole, Louis Evans, those sort of players, to have Jake around has been fantastic for their confidence, and they're starting to play some really good cricket as well. And
it didn't just stop at the batters, to be fair. Your bowlers have been fantastic. The Robin brothers, Alfie, and Zampa came in. I think he knocked over Kenzie's last 3 weeks for about 4 runs. So. Your whole side looks a really good setup at the moment, and you'll go take deep into September, I was going to say, but into the final series, no doubt. They're looking forward to great cricket this week. Some big games you boys have got.
We've got Prospect at home.
Maybe not so big of a game.
Well, we came off a loss last week against West Torrens, made for 350 and couldn't defend that, unfortunately. So, I mean, every game's a big one this time of year. 2 games to go. We need probably 1 more to win finals. So we won't be taking Prospect lightly, that's for sure.
We've got Kenzie's Glenelg. I think that's probably the game of the round, to be fair. They're both, Kenzie's have probably cemented their spot after last week, beating us outright. Glenelg looking to bounce back. Liam Scott back in their side makes their side a lot stronger. What do you think on that game?
Kenzie obviously been a great side for a long time, and Glenelg as well. So I think Kenzie probably just get the chockies there. Having Liam Scott back for Glenelg's obviously pretty handy for them. But momentum with Kenzie, and as they look to try and book a home final after winning it last year. Yeah,
definitely. I think they're in some fantastic form at the moment. Another big day, Andrew Cramner Day, next Saturday, 29th at Campbelltown Oval. Talk us a bit through that and how that's come about. I know it's been going for ages, or at least 5-6 years. Just tell us a bit of that.
Yeah, so we set up a fund in honour of my brother who passed away 6 years ago, and we set up the AC Day as part of that to help raise money for that fun for our junior cricket sort of set up there at East Torrens. So normally we play a T20, or if we've had one-day finals, we've sort of tried to play it then. It hasn't quite worked out that way this year. So we're just going to do it second day of our game against Prospect at Campbelltown Oval. Sort of looking to start it at about 4 o'clock and then go into the night. We're going to have our junior presentations there as well as our senior presentations. So, and also looking at doing an under-12s T20 against Sturt as well. So there'll hopefully be some cricket on. We've got the new lights there at Campbelltown, which aren't quite good enough for senior cricket, unfortunately, but for junior cricket it should be good. So yeah, we're hoping as many people can get down as possible and support a good cause.
And the thing is, it's not just East Torrens, is it? You're such a big player in grade cricket that blokes from other clubs come down and spend a day with you guys and have a few beers, and it's all about celebration and having a bit of fun. No doubt you boys can knock over Prospect and finish around tea time. So it could be a good day there down on the 29th.
Let's hope so, Grove. Let's hope so.
Prospect aren't going too that well at the moment. I think we're lucky we got the bye this week. I think we're due to bye. We're just starting to drop off a little bit, but thanks for coming on.
Pleasure, Grove.
Go well, and hopefully see you guys in the grand final in a few weeks.
That'd be nice. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Well.
Thanks, guys.